Hello everyone, I'm back and here to react to Bad Batch episode 10 and episode 11. We got another pair of episodes. It's kind of nice to not be left on cliffhangers, or at least I hope this doesn't leave me on a cliffhanger, but it feels like these are episodes that are like meant to be watched together, which is going to be interesting. Yeah, last episode we learned about the M count, we learned about Omega, we learned Ventress is still alive. We don't know how yet, but we know that she is. And we shall see now what the Batch does about this new information and what they're going to do, and if the Empire has any lead on them. Hopefully not, but we shall see. Are you ready? Let's begin. The Bad Batch. Identity crisis. Aww. Oh, they got collars. Are those, maybe they're translators.
20, 15. Go through that. It was him. The kid can barely lift the base that big, let alone throw one. But he did.
Force sensitive.
Sorry. So sorry.
I told you that kid was strange.
Don't go saying things like that. You know what kind of trouble that could bring. Come on.
For a class 1 bounty hunter, there's a kid here you might be interested in.
I know what this is leading to, but I feel like the clones they're working on are different clones.
Do you trust me? I've spent years working by your side. With a proper clearance, I could be more useful.
You wish to be the new chief scientist, Dr. Carr?
I believe I have earned it.
Very well. Let's begin by bringing you up to speed on Project Necromancer.
Okay.
Specimens within are now your responsibility. They are vital to this project, and thus must be handled with the utmost care.
Kids? Oh.
These particular 3 were selected because of their high M count.
Why children? Are they not adults that could serve this purpose?
There are few adults left with such characteristics.
Yeah.
Children are easier to attain and more agreeable to these subjugations. They're unaware of why they're here and what they possess. As you know, MCAT cannot be directly replicated from the source. However, Nala saved another way, which is why she aided in Omega's escape. The young clone's blood is the only binder that's proven to be compatible with their DNA to recreate their MCAT levels, and why Omega must be found.
Hello.
Hello.
I like your glasses.
Thank you. What is your name?
Dr. Carr, limit your personal interactions with the specimens. They are scientific assets, nothing more.
Of course, Doctor.
Gosh. Hmm. This one's ready to get out. Those spurs I hear. Yep. Here he is.
Toro. It is.
Coming right up, Mr. Bay.
That's a lot of blood.
That'll do.
It's like a carrot. That's like just child prison. Man, goodness. Good lord.
I am not a nanny droid. You there. Stop that. Oh. I did it.
Let's move. Thanks for the tip.
Hmm.
Hello, SP-54.
My name's Eva. What's yours?
You may refer to me as Dr. Carr.
What happened to Mistress Nalase? She hasn't been back.
She is no longer overseeing this project.
Why not?
That is not your concern.
Oh. But she said she'd find out for me
Find out what?
when I'll be going home. Can you find out for me?
I will look into it.
Thank you, Dr. Carr.
Hmm.
Hello, SP-32.
Won't work.
I just want to go home.
That's a stud.
Don't!
Secure him in his room.
Your actions were extreme, Commander. He's only a child.
The specimen attempted to escape. I was following protocol.
Dr. Carr,
Yes?
is Jax going to be okay?
Jax? He'll be fine.
He's not going to be in trouble, is he?
No,
No more than he already is in.
trouble. You can see him tomorrow.
Hmm.
Dr. Carr. Order. A new specimen will be arriving today. Commander Scorch is departing shortly to retrieve it.
Another?
I heard about the earlier incident, so I understand your hesitation. However, this latest acquisition will not be a danger to you.
I would like to accompany the commander.
That is not necessary.
You've stated how important these specimens are, Doctor. I would like to ensure that they are properly maintained at every stage.
Sir, Governor Tarkin requests you contact him at once.
Tarkin?
Dr. Carter.
What does Tarkin want?
Governor Tarkin, to what do I owe this summons?
Questions have been raised regarding the financial impact your facility is having upon Imperial resources. And now, additional funds have been diverted at your request?
That is correct. It is for a project that is of personal interest to the Emperor.
Which is what?
I'm afraid that's classified.
Perhaps there is some assistance I may provide, seeing this is of such importance.
The funding is all I require. It is worth the expenditure.
You had better hope so. If this project fails to yield proper results, it won't bode well for your operation. Or for you, Doctor.
I mean, this is Palpatine's approval.
I require an update.
I tracked down the Trandoshan and pulled some intel out of her. She gave up the name of a pirate, has been in contact with the target. I'm searching for her now.
The other operatives aren't ready to join you in the field.
I can handle it on my own.
Can you really? Because you've already failed once. No more mistakes. Do not return without Omega.
Trandoshan. Who was it talking about? I forgot her name, but that one. I can't believe I forgot her name. Ooh. Coruscant? Okay, this doesn't appear to be a batch episode. This appears to be very focused on the Empire side of things and what they're doing.
You're not the usual Imperial concern.
I'm here to inspect the specimen. Who I am is none of your concern.
Toro, bring out the kid. Problem.
This specimen is younger than I expected.
Then he'll be less trouble.
I need to test him for confirmation.
My payment.
How many others like this have you captured?
Let's just say I'm good at my job.
And where did this child come from?
Asking questions like that, you give away more than you think.
It's all here, Mr. Bain.
Until next time.
How many vials do they actually need to get something out of this? Like, I feel like one test is enough, but what are they, like, testing exactly for? Why do they need to keep them? It's like, either they work or they don't.
B32.
The finest in your
operating procedure for a subject to be isolated for 2 rotations as punishment following an escape attempt.
You lied. You said Jax wouldn't be in trouble. You just wanted to go home. We all want to go home.
Aw. This episode was really interesting, and they didn't have any of the like Bad Batch characters in it. It just focused on the Imperial side of things and showing the. It is interesting seeing how this doctor was very like eager and adamant to be promoted into this project and to, basically like do more for their do more work, do more of what they were trained to do in a way. And now they're facing something that is a little more complicated. They're facing. They didn't expect to be dealing with younglings, so we're seeing her starting to soften, and we're kind of seeing how twisted the Empire really is, and how the clones are still very broken from like just what they're doing. I'm curious to see again what's going to happen to the clones. Like we need to find out what's happened to the rest of the clones. And I will say it is interesting that Tarkin doesn't like the Emperor. I know it's kind of interesting how the Emperor and Tarkin, he's governor. It is interesting the authority that he has, and yet he's still in the dark for what the Emperor has in store. Which, makes sense, I guess, because, you don't want some big official who could still spill the beans on everything, so you want to keep some things close to your chest. But it is interesting that Palpatine isn't like saying, hey, yeah, that guy, help him out. Don't ask questions, just help him out. Don't bother him, don't stop him or anything. It is interesting that like that like chain of command isn't communicating. But yeah, very, very interesting episode. And now on to the next one.